Welcome back, people. We got some more BassMaster Fishing for you guys here again today. So this is BassMaster Fishing 2022. We start off with a largemouth bass. So I've shown, why do I keep saying so? I've got to stop saying that. We've shown quite a few different lakes of this game now, of different hotspots. So if you don't know what a hotspot is, it's where you're catching fish at a very, very fast pace. And I've shown a lot of different spots now and decided to come back and play a little bit of online because I've done a lot of solo single player. The servers, there is some US servers, there is also some UK servers. Now, at the minute I am on a UK server. Every time I connect to a US server, for some reason, it keeps disconnecting. Now I don't know if that's a problem their side from the game, or yeah, I can't really explain that. I don't really know why, but every time I try and connect to a US server, it keeps on disconnecting. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing here today, see what type of fish we can catch. And I've been fishing here now for about 20 minutes ish. I'm gonna buy a new rod in this video as well today, just because I've got a very good reel on, good line, but I haven't got a good rod, so I'm going to buy a new different type of rod compared to what we already have. In this Lake Hamilton, again, I've shown a hot spot for this location a few times, but the only problem is the hot spots are good, but there's not very big fish in this lake, so you're not ever going to catch anything humongous, unfortunately. But still, if you're a low level and you're starting off the game, then this is a very good lake to fish because you don't have a very good setup. So, oh, he was interested, but someone else was as well. And as you can see, it does get kind of busy as well. It definitely gets busy when I start fishing, because I got the YT in my name. And not just the YT, but because every time I catch a fish, it doesn't say what size the fish is, but it always comes up on the side there that I've caught a fish. And because I've been catching fish at a very fast pace and I've got the YT there, yeah, people have decided to come and fish right next to me. It was quite busy before I started recording, but I come out of that room and moved into this room, and then I got this guy over here who decided to join me. But it's pretty cool though. I don't know how many. I think it's up to. I think they said it could have been 50 or like 100 people on a server, so you can have quite a bit. That's not bad. Striped bass, 6 pounds, 11 ounces. Now I don't expect to catch anything insanely big from this place, to be honest. As I said, it is a very beginner lake. But if you are interested in BassMaster Fishing 2022, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to drop a like as well. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the game. And of course, if you do have the game, let me know what size biggest fish you've caught and what type of fish it was. Let me know in the comments section. I'm interested to find out what kind of size fish other people are catching. My biggest so far is 50 pounds, 12 ounces or 14 ounces, something like that. I can't quite remember now. But the picture quality looks so good there. That does look so good. I'm guessing this one could be a striped bass. So I need to earn a little bit more cash. I don't need a ton more, but just a little bit more. And then I'm going to be buying a new rod, and we're going to see how that rod holds up. £10, 11 ounces. The striped bass, you know when you get a striped bass, even if you can't see it under the water and it takes it really quick, you know when you got one, because they do fight very, very well. So there we go. So the game itself, the real mechanics are not too bad, but it's when you get it to the boat. Sometimes it can be a little bit cranky, but I've kind of got used to that now, because I've been playing it for a little, I don't know, close to about 2 weeks-ish, something like that. Yeah, I've been having great fun on it. Oh yeah, also, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, we also have memberships. The link for that will be in the description below. Let's see. That other guy next to me, he ain't doing too bad. He wasn't catching anything at first. And now he's starting to pull them fish in pretty quick, so that's good. It's nice to see other people catch fish as well. And that's why I always like playing, no matter what fishing game I play, I always like playing in random rooms, because then you get to see what other people catch as well. And that's when it's pretty cool. It's a shame it doesn't say the actual size of the fish that you caught. That part is a little bit of a shame, but other than that, at least it pops up on the side. I'm pretty sure it's going to get more busy around here at some point. I would like to try and, at some point, I'd like to try and get into a server with like 10 people plus. That, I think that would be pretty good, because a lot of people be catching fish, and then people who don't know how to catch fish, obviously they can come and hover around me. But you never know, you might end up seeing me randomly in a room. And yeah, I was going to say you could always say hello, but then in this game I don't think there is a chat. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Now most fishing games there is, there's like a little chat box thing so you can chat to the other people online, but on this one I'm pretty sure there isn't. Cool, there was a lot of fish interested there. Let me hold the black space bar. Okay, that only brings up the map. Yeah, I don't think I can type to anybody, but you never know. In a future update, maybe they might change that, so that way you can actually have a conversation with other people, because it's nice to try and help people out. Obviously people can watch this video, but not everybody who plays this game is going to end up watching this video, so yeah, it would be good to try and help other people out. Obviously some people find the hotspots themselves, but this game, sometimes you can, like, in all honesty, I've found quite a few different hotspots and shared those locations from different lakes, but there is some lakes that are definitely harder to fish than others. Now sometimes I found the hotspot insanely fast, but then sometimes it's taken me good 3-4 hours to try and find a hotspot, so it can be a little bit frustrating at times. That's for sure. But once you have found that hotspot, you can catch a serious amount of fish at a serious fast pace. And I don't mind so much if I'm not always catching the biggest fish. As long as I'm catching fish, that's what matters, because by catching that fish, not only I'm leveling up slowly, and since I've got past level 25, it is leveling very, very slow now. But yeah, bigger fish, obviously bigger XP, and then also you get more credits. Now, it's not always about catching the biggest fish, as I said. Sometimes it can be about trying to get those trophies. Now, if you get trophy fish or the legendary fish, and then you get a ton of XP and a ton of cash, it really does make a big difference. So it's not always the biggest fish that you need to go for. Well, it looks like somebody else has joined the room now. Big timer. That's the first time I've seen that guy's name pop up. £8, 8 ounces. The fish on this game do look really good. I give it that. It definitely does look good. So there was a little patch update on this game as well. Probably about a week ago now, which I'm not quite sure what it was for, but I definitely think it has improved the part from when you got a fish on and you have it around your boat. Now, it used to kind of bounce up and down on top of the water, whereas if now it doesn't really do that. It does do it occasionally, but not, yeah, it doesn't really do it as much now. So maybe it was a little update for little bug patches, bug fixes. Maybe that could have been a bug. I don't even know. This one's running well. It's nice when you get a fish that fights good like this, Because when it fights good, after a while of you using the same setup after a certain amount of time, you get used to what size fish it is before you even reel it in. I think that's bigger than £8, that one. Same as the other one, £8, 8 ounces. Alright, let's have a look. So the rod setup I'm using is rod setup 3 at the minute. So I wanted to buy a new rod. Do I have enough money? Not quite. I'm pretty close. 48 away. 48 credits away. So we catch a couple of more fish. And then I'm going to buy another rod. Now my cash flow is very, very low at the minute. So of course, after this video, I am going to be going on the grind to earn more cash. But at the same time as cash, I will be making a video when I hit level 30 as well. Which I'm not too far away from. Oh wow, okay, this one's really putting up a fight. Had to take the drag down there. Oh, we missed it. Let's try again. There we go, that's better. I was hoping that was going to be trophy, because that would have given me enough cash. So if we press circle, it shows you what it gives us. So now, because we caught that one, we now have enough. Okay, so rod slot 3. So I'm using £50 line, no weight. I'm using the Rat Owl Trap Chrome Blue and Black. And then there's the new reel that I bought. That one cost 5,500, and the rod that I saw was 5,500 as well. So 7 foot 7 inches. That's going to be the biggest rod that I own. So let's equip that. There we go. I don't know if it's going to make any difference in the range of casting. Let's see. Because before I could cast 20 something. Yeah, still the same. Okay, it didn't really. Oh wow, some good sized fish there. So yeah, it didn't really make a difference in distance, in range for casting. But I'm interested to find out if it's going to make a difference in the size of fish that I catch. And when I mean a difference in the size of the fish, I mean like for me to get a big fish on and it not be such a strain for me to reel it in. But first we gotta get, well, we ain't gonna get a very big fish on, but I'm gonna need at least a half a decent size, near £10. Oh, that was so close. There we go. He hooked that nice, and I striked it perfect timing. I think I can take the drag up more. I've got it on 25, and it didn't really make any difference at all there. But that wasn't a very big fish. But let's take the, when I take it up to 30 or 31, and we'll see. We got to try and get half a decent sized fish on. That one would have been perfect. We got another one though. A bluegill. Is that guy gone now? Yeah, he's had enough. So you got to press L2 to get ready to cast. Hold R2 to cast it. And if you overcast, you might as well hit circle. That resets your rod, ready to cast again. Because when you overpower it, it only casts 7 foot. So yeah, I'm going to quickly show you that actually. Another bluegill. So L2, hold my finger on R2, and it come up saying overpowered, and then it just cast 7 foot. Okay, well, no it didn't. Class 21. It never done that before. Before with the other rod, if I would cast, then it would only, well, if I overcast like that, it would normally just go 7 foot right in front of me. But that time, let me try it again. Oh, okay. That was 18 foot. Little 16 foot. A little bit glitchy there as well, it was. Why does it say 3? I have no idea. I lost the fish. Let's do overpowered again. There you go. That's normally what it does. We got a fish on at 8 foot. Oh my gosh, wow.
Yes.
There we go. Another largemouth bass. 1 pound 9 ounces. I was expecting the service to be a lot more busy, to be honest, but then for me it is still quite early in the morning for me, so maybe later on in the evening it's a bit more people online. Obviously people not at school and people are at work right now. Well, people are at school, should I say, not at school. What am I even saying? Come on, I need a big fish. So I'm looking, well, I don't even know what that was. So I'm looking really to try and get the striped bass or a catfish. A catfish, I need it to be quite big for it to put a strain. But then a bass doesn't have to be too big because they fight well. Most of the time as well, I always let it sink to the bottom first. Then I start reeling, but that was on reel speed 5. You definitely don't want to do that. 100% cast, you don't see that often. You definitely don't see that often. Striped bass there. That's what I need. Yeah, reel speed 1 is the way to go. If you do anything faster than that, I have actually caught fish on reel speed 2, but I don't know, it feels like it's moving way too quick through the water, and of course the quicker it's moving through the water, the less chance you've got of catching a fish. Whereas if by doing it slower, it's in the water that little bit longer. Come on. It's nice sometimes before it even hits the floor, a fish will come up and snatch it. That was good. I don't know what fish it was, but that was a good strike there. Okay, so that didn't put any strain on at all either. I don't know how big it is. Let's see. Probably about a pound. 1 pound 4 ounces. Yeah, I need to get close to about 10 pound. I want to see how much I can take this tension up of the reel. Is there a catfish over there in the distance? We got snagged. When it snags, it won't let me see under the water. When I click it, it just brings me back to this. Alright, let's go again. I'm going to move the boat forward a little bit in a minute with the trolling motor. Oh, that's a shame. That looked like a good size. That one's not so big, but that's alright, we lost it anyway. Oh, there we go. So when sometimes it comes up saying hook slipping and you try and strike and it doesn't, and it's still slack line, spam tap R1 so it tightens up the reel. Otherwise you'll end up losing the fish. So we hold X, press up on the D-pad a little bit. And then that gets us moving from the motor at the front. Just moving forward just a little bit. See if I can try and draw some other fish around. There you go. Okay, so this looks like a good sized bass. I'll take the drag up to 35. Yeah, I could still take it up more. 37 is probably its max, yeah. So that's not bad. That's definitely more tension than the other rod that I could do. Which, oh wow, that was moving well fast. But when the tension's that high, that's not a bad size. When the tension's that high, you can reel it in a lot faster. There you go, that's a bit better. 20 pounds, 12 ounces, and I had that on, the reel was set at 37. So that's a pretty good, that is a pretty good rod setup if I'm honest. That's not bad. That means if I catch something at like 40, 50-ish pounds, it's gonna, I can reel it in. Oh, that's real speed free. I can reel it in with the tension being 37. Didn't think that was going to take it then. It kind of slowed down to back off. So I could probably take the tension up a little bit more on the cats. Yeah, look. 37. Let's take it to 38. Yeah, I could definitely take the tension up more on the catfish. On the bass, not so much. I could probably even take it up to 40, yeah, 40. Look at that. The hook is strained a little bit, but it's not putting damage. So 37 is probably the best thing to leave it on, but obviously if you get a good sized cat, then you can take it up to 40, so that's alright. Oh, I didn't even see what size that was. I did it so quick. My bad. I get so used to just getting ready, catch the next one, sort of throw it in the net and carry on. There we go. I don't know why I got a habit of it's L2 to reel, which is a little strange, but I would probably prefer it being R2. But I keep on getting a habit of keeping my finger on L2, and then when I got a fish on, I use the right analog stick to strike and keep on pressing R2 to reel. That's because of the other fishing games that I play. Most fishing games you do use R2 to reel it in, so it's kind of strange that I'm using L2, but that's alright. You get used to the controls after a while for sure. Yeah, server's definitely not as busy. I might try it late in the evening sometime or something for the online part and see if we can try and get more people in a room. Don't think that's big.
Oh, look at the colors on that cute little baby bass.
13 ounces. Largemouth bass. Look at the fish finder on the top left there. You see all them little white fish highlighting there? There's a lot of fish around here. And I think my boat is sitting on top of it, so really I should have probably be back a little bit more, but I'm still catching fish, so I'm going to stay where I am. Yes. If it's working, you might as well stick with it.
Isn't that a cute little
12
fish?
ounces. Now, of course, you can use all different types of lures and jigs and plastic baits and stuff as well, so there is lots of other stuff that does work. But whenever I'm in a hotspot for the first time or testing to try and find a hotspot, I would always use this lure setup because there is so many fish that like this lure. Now other lures only catch certain fish, same as this one does, but it seems like a lot of fish are interested in this one. The catfish go for it, all different types of bass go for it.
Fish?
That one was only 12 ounces. Overpowered. Oh, I could have left that. They might have cast further. There we go. Oh, that's a shame. That was a striped bass as well, that one. There is a bit of weeds around. So when you get snagged, you can try getting out of the snag by obviously pressing R1 to tighten up your line to try and get it unstuck, which sometimes I do that. But then sometimes when I get snagged, I press the reel button, keep on striking, and keep on tapping circle at the same time. And then every time you press circle, it will reset your rod. So sometimes well, most of the time I do press circle, so it resets it. Because once you get snagged, after that, it normally brings it into around about 10-ish foot, so it's not really much point. That's a bit better size. At least it looks like it.
Somebody caught a toad.
Yeah, 6 pound 5 ounces. Shame that it's not trophy. Yeah, would give you a lot more if it was. Oh wow, look at the size of that striped bass up there. Oh no, that was a largemouth. My phone always goes buzz when, when I'm not, well, when I'm not doing nothing, it never goes off. But as soon as I start making videos, it's like people must know that I'm doing it. There you go. Sometimes it brings it in automatically, sometimes you have to do it yourself. There we go. So that was a walleye, 2 pound and something ounces. Again, I pressed X too fast. I forget sometimes that I'm even recording because I just hit record and then I just carry on playing the game as if I normally would. And you can completely forget about it. Normally I do make videos for around about the 8 to 10 minute mark. But for BassMaster Fishing, I've been making them a lot longer so I can try and fit as much info as I can into one video. So that's 1 pound 6 ounces. It seems like I kind of repeat myself a little bit in some of these videos, but that's because obviously for people who are new, yeah, I have to kind of mention the controls and stuff because the controls do definitely take a short minute to get used to, for sure. But we have progressed through this game from level 1 upwards. I am going to be buying the I'm going to buy the deluxe edition add-on thing as well. I'm going to do that for this game, so keep an eye out for that.
What do you got?
£6 5 ounces. I'm not quite sure what the add-on gives. I think maybe the deluxe edition gives you maybe another lake possibly, or maybe it could give you some new rods or something. I don't know, but I am gonna purchase it, and that video will be coming very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. I tried slowing it down for that one that was chasing it, but in the end the little one got to it quicker. £1 6 ounces. Oh. So yeah, this is a pretty good spot, but obviously in other lakes I can definitely catch bigger fish, and some hot spots are better than others, of course. There probably is a better spot than this, or maybe a spot as good as this, but this is just a spot that I found. When I find these locations of me catching fish really fast, I like to make videos of it, just so that way I can share that info with you guys, because it's not very fun when you're not catching fish. It's not very fun at all, especially when you're on the game and you're driving around on the boat for quite a while trying to catch fish, and you just can't seem to find them. It's not easy. I think there is 1 or 2 lakes actually where even myself I have caught fish, but I haven't managed to find that really good hot spot just yet. There we go. That was a good strike. Not the best. £12 ounces, white bass. So we have actually caught quite a lot of fish throughout this video, to be honest. It's a pretty fast pace going. It's a shame that online you can't change it to fish in a different lake. I don't know if you can, but I'm actually going to go back to the main menu and just show you that in just a sec. There we go, another fish on. I missed it. Oh, this one's running. I don't know which way to turn, left or right. Take it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be a striped bass. Yep. £10 11 ounces. But yeah, it still gave me a pretty good fight. Look at that. So you get 37 credits, which is obviously the cash, and then plus 3, that's for your level. Right, so I'm going to head back now real quick to the... What's that for? I wonder... See there it says online. Rewards. That's the venue challenge. Alright, let's go to quit. So when we start the game into online mode, we go to BassMaster Online. And then you can do BassMaster Royal, which where you got to catch a certain amount of fish within 40 minutes. But you do have to get back to the dock before them 40 minutes run out, otherwise you lose everything. But when we go on to here, this is where we search for people. Or, well, I say search for people, this is where we do online. But it's not coming up on that one, so let's look on the end one, because that's where I looked before. Pick one of the dedicated servers. It don't want to load. It don't want to load. Nope. Okay, well I can't show you unfortunately because it don't wanna load up. Legendary catches. There's some good looking fish. What's this? Okay, all the different fish. So as you can see there where it says complete, that's a certain amount of fish that I've caught of that item. Now, I've actually caught quite a few. There is a few that I probably haven't. Let's have a look. There's got to be, okay, blue catfish. I have actually, I'm pretty sure I have caught blue catfish. I don't know why it says that I haven't got anything there. Alright. And then sponsors. So somebody said to me about adding sponsors. And this is obviously how you do it. I don't even know. That one's selected. I don't even know which one to go for, to be honest. Available. Okay, let's go for that one. And then that one, we've got that selected. That's 0. They're all 0 complete. 1,000 for rain cut. Yeah, not really, to be honest, not really sure of how to do the sponsors, I'm not gonna lie. Right, mastery. Okay, so yeah, that was that. So, but if you're gonna go into standard mode, you can always go to here, and this is where you can fish obviously different lakes. But as I said, I am going to be making a video of me buying this, the upgrade part. I don't know what that's gonna do. Let me just really quick actually. Let me quickly just change my screen real quick, and I'm going to click it. Just okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure it didn't bring up my my bank details there. Okay, stand out from the crowd with the deluxe upgrade content such as a unique BassMaster Fishing 2022 boat wrap. Okay. Shame it doesn't actually give you a boat, it only gives you the wrap. Your own listing game, deluxe edition challenges so you can become the ultimate BassMaster angler. Deluxe edition upgraded pack content is a blazer boat equipped with a powerful 250 mercenary engine. Well, maybe it does give you a new boat then, I don't even know. It says a wrapper, then there it says a boat. So yeah, possibly it could actually give you a boat then. Then there it says boat wrap unique in-game deluxe edition challenges with special rewards. Deluxe edition anglers, Bass Nation tournament jersey, selection of bass clothing, bass casting rods and reels, bass spinning rods and reels, branded lures, player online multiplayer. So it's up to 25 players. I thought it was a lot more than that, 2 to 25 players. A paid PlayStation Plus membership is required for online feature, which is kind of typical anyway. Yeah. I will be doing that at some point. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I might do some of the bass career, because I haven't actually done any of that. So, keep an eye out for that. I'm going to definitely make some videos on that at some point. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Don't forget to drop a like. We'll catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.